Здравствуйте, я Александра.
Hello everyone, I'm Alexandra Abramova and the next Sportlife show is on the air of the MMATV.com TV channel. Last weekend, another 36 Gorilla MMA Series event took place. It was the first event held on Serbian territory.
Сербской земле.
It was an amazing evening of fights of all tastes in which we saw fighters from all over the world. 3 knockouts, 5 successful submissions, and 3 judging decisions. Of course, the main fight in which the winner's bout of Gorilla MMA Series was at stake. Let's start with Yakov Ikimov's performance. It was him who had to fight for the title winner in the main fight of the evening. Ikimov got the right to this fight due to a series of 4 wins in our events. Earlier, 2 of his teammates became holders of the sacred bout. Oleg Popov and Alexander Durmanov took the trophy to Krasnodar. Yakov Ikimov, a 33-year-old representative of the Fight Club Kuzna, leading the winning series in the Gorilla MMA Series, met with Douglas Felipe from Brazil. Ikimov went out on a record of 9 victories with 0 losses. The Brazilian record is not much worse as 12 victories, 1 loss and 1 draw. The fighters actively began the fight, implying that the fight would not reach a judicial decision. At first, Felipe tried to force a fight where he felt much stronger. A representative of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tried to squeeze Ikimov by the neck, but the Russian fighter got to the distance and found the opportunity for a decisive blow. Yakov had a magnificent knee to the head. After that hit, Douglas was unable to continue the meeting. Ikimov's splendid victory by knockout already in the 2nd minute of the first round, after which the striker from Russia gets the winner's bout of Gorilla MMA Series. 10th win in the career, 5th win in a row in the series, and the honored belt which Ikimov takes to Krasnodar. Besides Yakov, 2 more Russians fighters, representative of Kuzna Club, a brother of Yakov, Denis Ikimov, and Alexander Organezov, performed at the event this evening. Denis Ikimov debuted in the professional MMA with a win at our 17th event in October 2020. He was stronger than Ruslan Ibragimov due to a technical knockout. This time, he got the most experienced fighter from Croatia, Zoran Dobric Tractor nickname. The fighters have been showing great punches from the start. At one point, it seemed that Denis was close to the end of the fight. Several pros shook a crowd and he found himself on a canvas. But the fight continued for all 3 rounds. For all of 15 minutes, Ikimov dominated. The committee of judges had no doubt who to give the unanimous decision. The 2nd win in a career on Denis's account. Another representative of Kuzna Club, Alexander Organezov, participated in the series for the first time. His opponent was Javad Muftić from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Alexander was very active in the fight, repeatedly inflaming the situation with heavy blows. But at the beginning of the 2nd round, Muftić successfully held a takedown. Then he was in dominant position. The Bosnian immediately fixed Organezov's hand and neck, which did not achieve the easiest victory with a chokehold. This evening, we had an opportunity to get to know the Balkan School of MMA. Spectators saw fighters from Serbia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Croatia. I'd like to focus on the co-main fight. We were expecting a confrontation of heavyweights who debuted in the professional MMA with good amateur experience. Dragutin Aktić from Serbia and Nikisa Vucic from Bosnia and Herzegovina joined in the fight. The representative of Serbia is a part of the well-known local club Family Fight team. His opponent, Vucic, has clearly stated his highest ambitions. According to the fighter, he wants to take the UFC belt in the long run and an Olympic wrestling medal in the near future. At the beginning, Vucic had a good chance of winning. He pushed Aktić to the canvas, trying to use the weight and advantage. but he couldn't get the dividends out of his position. Dragutin realized that it would be difficult to win in the stalls. He turned the fight into the stand and after a while effectively knocked out a young Boston. You can see the results of the other fights on your screens. Daniel Spalaric defeated George Stojanovic in the Serbian confrontation. Spalaric had a strong advantage over his opponent through a larger number of blows. The judges unanimously gave victory to Daniel. Jose Teixeira from Luxembourg successfully had a suffocating fight in the second round against Miladin Kolarski of Serbia. Similarly, a Brazilian William Diaz took win in the fight with Srećan Dragicic from Serbia by submission. We also want to draw your attention to an interesting fight between Cleober Cabral from Brazil and Serbian Sebastian Sechuri. A base striker with good fighting skills, Sechuri attempted to impose a struggle after several attempts to decide the outcome at the counter. He pushed the Brazilians into the canvas and immediately began to hold a suffocating reception. Cabral did not hesitate even in this uncomfortable position. To the astonishment of many, Cabral managed to hold his chokehold before the opponent. This is not often seen. It's one of the moments that decorate the world of mixed martial arts. This was the first Gorilla MMA Series event in the Serbian territory. We had discovered many new and bright names. We hope that in the future we will see many more Balkan fighters in Gorilla MMA Series in future.
Еще одна новость из мира.
Another news of the MMA world, which we couldn't help but say. Last Sunday, Conor McGregor and Dustin Porier had a third chance to figure out which was stronger.
Кто из них сильнее?
After this fight, MMA fans had more questions. McGregor lost, but not after the opponent's successful attack. The whole world saw Conor break his leg in a massive motion. UFC President Dana White has already stated that it will be a crime to just leave this story. Once the Irish fighter is reinstated, the parties can negotiate a new date for the fourth fight. And I, Alexandra Abramova, say goodbye to you. It was the Sportlife show on MMATV.com TV channel. MMATV.com is a new name of N1 Global TV channel. See you on TV next Thursday.